What's going on, YouTube? So today, just gonna make a quick little video about this little BMW here. Now what you're looking at is a 1990 BMW 325i, and bought this car, I'm thinking, right at a month ago. It's got new paint on it. It's got 4 new tires on it. Body's straight as can be. It's got your power windows over there and power door locks, and someone added keyless entry to it. It's got the bigger steering wheel in it. I think it's got an airbag in there. I don't know. It might not. It's the automatic. It's got that aftermarket CD player in it. It's actually the same CD player that was in my S10. I mean, I didn't take it out of my S10. I mean, this one just came with the same one, pretty much. Got your heat and your AC that work. It's got the moonroof or sunroof. I don't know. This is the crank operated. Got this little thing here, tells you when you need fluids or when your brake lights are out. This car was sitting up the street at a place that normally just works on cars for sale, and I saw it, and I fell in love with it. You know, it's small. I like small vehicles. I'm not a big fan of like that white truck. I like that white truck. I like the power it has, but I just really like these little small cars. This little BMW, it's nice and small, you know. Nothing too terribly fancy. I mean, it's got lots of nice options, but it's got lots of problems too. For instance, let's start with the high beams, the lights, and the lights really don't work. The headlights. On low beam, I have one. When you cut high beam on, I played with the wire and unhooked a couple bulbs to where when I have them on high beams, I have 2 headlights, one on each side, to where I can drive it at night. But other than that, you have no other lights, headlight-wise. I have all the other lights work fine. And then notice that the key is not in the ignition, but yet you can still take it and put it into gears. Also, it's hard to get into reverse. Sometimes it just don't want to go. You have to like go to drive and back to reverse and then park and reverse to get it to catch. It doesn't slip, it just takes a while to get in there. Another thing I've noticed is that cruise control is kind of ghettoed in with the windshield wipers. Cruise works great by itself. You can go up the road and do everything you want with cruise. It starts raining, you bump the windshield wipers on, sometimes nothing happens. Other times, you know, everything works like it's supposed to, but sometimes you have nothing. You cut them on and nothing. And what you have to do is you have to go down here and play with the cruise. And when you play with cruise, the windshield wipers are all of a sudden, they'll just come on. You know, I don't know what's up with that. I guess something electrical, but you got to play with cruise to get the windshield wipers to come on sometimes. The locks have been rekeyed, and I only have a key for the ignition. I don't have a key for anything else. But they added, like I said, keyless entry, so that ain't too big of a bad deal unless my battery dies. I was having alternator problems, and I wasn't quite sure what was causing it. The battery would just drain sometimes. It seemed to work fine when it was running, but sometimes it just go dead. Put another alternator on there because the one I had tested faulty. Put a new alternator on there, and I didn't get to drive it but maybe 2 or 3 more days after I put the new alternator on there, and I broke the timing belt. It's a beautiful car though. But when I went to buy this car, I read through the forums and looked at everything, and everyone kept telling me that this motor, I think this is the 2.5 or the 2.7, something like that. I can't remember. I had it earlier. I don't remember now. I think 2.7, I think. slant six or straight six, whatever you call it, is sitting at an angle. I've heard that these motors will run forever. They're pretty dang torquey. The biggest problem is you have to maintain timing belts. You can't just go and rack up miles without changing the timing belt. And well, that's something I did. Or I bought it that way. And down here it says the last timing belt was put in on September 6th of 2002. And it's now 2013. Another bad thing is the odometer has stopped rolling. The odometer is registering 116,176 miles, and it doesn't roll anymore. So it could probably have 4 times that on there. Nobody knows. Got a little crack in the bumper. Paint or things coming off the emblem. There's the battery, quart of oil I was carrying around because it was leaking oil. And then the timing belt was, that tire's got a leak. This door is froze. Literally, it has snowed, sleeted, rained, and everything else since the last time I've opened all these doors. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The timing belt was one of the first things on my list of things to do. And, you know, I didn't get to do it. It was literally like one of the first things I wanted to do, maintenance-wise, to this car. I want to put a time belt in it. And I didn't even get a chance to. I didn't notice that. Got a little ashtray in the back. How about that? I didn't even notice that was there. Well, that's pretty cool. These teeny-ass little door handles. But when it was running and driving, it was doing a good job at it. I mean, there was some weird rattling noise, which I now know is the timing belt. It was bouncing around and the tensioner was vibrating, and well, it finally just screwed over and tore the teeth off. Got on my registration, copy of the title, paperwork, buying something. I don't even know what that paper's for, but the glove box is in good shape. I think this is supposed to have the flashlight down there, but the flashlight's not in it. So that sucks. But the car, like I said, the dash isn't cracked or bubbling anywhere. It's in beautiful shape. I mean, everything is just rock solid, you know. You almost hold on to that. It's got these little bars up here for that, though. These little ocean bars. Sunroof, the manual gears and everything still work just like they're supposed to. Everything turned. The car steered decently. It stopped adequately. It accelerated all right. And it seemed to start okay, but you know, I put that new little spoiler on it down there. I just put that on there. And now I'm at a crossroads to either sell it or keep it. And this is where my YouTube friends come into play. Is it worth fixing? I mean, I'm going to fix it either way so I can sell it. Because I can put a new motor in it and get twice what I paid for it. But, and I don't know what all this orangey crap is all over the motor. It's like a yellow. It's like a yellow color all over the damn thing. But it's overall, it's in such good shape. Is it worth, I mean, after I put the motor in it, is it worth keeping? Because the motor I'm putting in it comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty. So does that mean I should keep it and drive it? Or should I sell it and let someone else work on it and take care of it? Because I put it blankly. This is what I do with cars. Dirt roads, hauling junk to the flea market and back, hauling people to the mall and back. I do a lot of road trips. My grandparents live over an hour and a half away. I plan to visit them every weekend this summer, just about. It's got to haul a lot of stuff. I mean, when I do flea marketing, I go all out. I mean, it's got adequate room for that, I guess. I could probably fit a good bit in the trunk. I mean, a good bit in the back seat. I could probably fit a good bit in the trunk too. But I do a lot of stuff like that, flea marketing and whatnot, during the summer. Like I said, I do a lot of traveling. Or not necessarily traveling, but driving. I mean, shoot, we got bored a couple weekends ago, me and my buddies, and put gas in my brother's car and drove to the freaking mountains. You know, it's just a whatever. I mean, is it gonna hold up to that? Is it gonna hold up to me just being? I mean, 'cause this is how it usually happens. Here I am sitting in the car driving up the interstate, and then next thing I know, we're just, let's say, okay, here we are. We're just driving along, and then someone's like, "Hey, let's go to the beach," and I'm like, "All right," and off to the beach we go. You know, that's just how things. Yeah, that battery is dead. That's just how things work. It's spontaneous. I do a lot of spontaneousness. Just lots of driving, lots of hauling, lots of people carrying, and I put my foot down. I want something that's gonna hold up when I put my foot down. But let me tell you, I will keep timing belt maintenance in this thing whenever I put a new motor in it. I will be religious about timing belt changes. I just don't know if I should still I don't know if I should keep it after I do that, or if I should just get rid of it and get me something else. So that's where y'all decide. What do y'all think? Keep it, sell it, trade it, burn it, roll it down a hill. Let me know, because it's in, if you're asking me, condition-wise, it's a 9.5 out of 10. Because this paint is beautiful. All the black's black, all the chrome's shiny. I mean, the chrome it's got a little bit of dull spots here and there, but it's in good shape. All the glass is perfect. All the windows, but this back one over here, roll up and down. All the locks work. These are the original seats, no tears. It's got a little nick looking thing where like a piece of metal or something's coming up out of it, but literally no big nicks, no tears. Headliner's in immaculate shape, passenger seats in freaking awesome shape, and they're not stained. It might look a little dirty, but I can vacuum them up and scrub on them a little. They'll be perfect. This carpet's the same way. Just let me know what you think, because if not, I guess I'll just sell it. Alright, y'all, let me know. Peace.